Many folks have to undergo rehabilitation in a skilled nursing facility after a short hospital stay in order to get back on their feet to go home. Medicare benefits can pay for that rehab for 100 days, except when it doesn't pay. Some folks get no coverage at all without knowing why. My law partner, Mike Solomon, is here to explain. So, why would some folks have this Medicare coverage and some not?
Well, if you go into hospital and you're admitted, and that's an important word, and if you've been there and admitted as an inpatient for 3 days, then if you're discharged, you need to go to a skilled nursing facility, maybe for rehab or oxygen or just some sort of therapy, then Medicare will cover up to 100 days. But if you're only there for an observation, then you don't get that Medicare coverage.
Okay, wow. Well, I guess people will be able to tell, right? Patients know whether they're admitted or they're under observation, right? So they know what to do?
Well, unfortunately, you don't know when you're there, because when you're there, you're treated the same. You still have a room, you still, put those little crummy gowns on you, and, nurses come in and you're staying at the hospital, but you don't know at that point whether you're admitted or under observation. So it could be a problem.
Wow. So why do hospitals have that distinction?
Well, the reason is it impacts how much they get paid. If they code you wrong, then they might not get paid. Or if they code you as admitted, and then you have to come back in within 30 days again for the same problem, they won't get paid the second time. So it's really important to them to try to push you into the observation status, because then they're going to get paid and they won't have that 30-day concern.
Okay. That doesn't really seem fair, especially to folks who really need to get that skilled care after a stay in the hospital.
Well, as a matter of fact, there was a big class action in Connecticut. A bunch of people who went through this, who thought they were under admitted, and they weren't. They were under observation, and then they couldn't get coverage, for when they were in rehab. As a matter of fact, some of them were in the hospital for up to 39 days under, quote, observation. So they thought they were admitted to the hospital. They get out, they try to go to rehab, they can't get covered, and then they have a choice. They either pay for the rehab out of their own pocket or they forego it.
Wow, that's a horrible choice to have to be making. So, but what can people do then until this class action suit is determined?
Well, a couple of months ago, they changed the law. So the hospitals have to tell you within 24 to 36 hours whether you're admitted or you're under observation. The problem with that, of course, is that by the time you find out, you may below that 3-day rule. Remember I said you had to be admitted for 3 days. You may not be able to qualify then. So the first thing you do, or the second after you get in there, after that, find out whether you're admitted or you're under observation. If you're under observation, it'll give you some time to talk to the doctor and see whether you can change this to an admitted status so that you'll be able to qualify for Medicare if you have to go in for rehab.
Okay. And quickly, on a different note, you're going to be speaking on a seminar on another topic.
That's right. In a couple days, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be speaking with Jim Lineweaver and the Lineweaver Group. They're a sponsor of the show. And it's at Crocker Park at Hyde Park, the restaurant. And it's 2 days. So call quickly. What it is we talk about estate planning, tax planning, and financial planning. Jim will have someone from his office there also, and himself, to talk about some of those issues. I'll talk a lot about estate planning. We've had it before. It's been a real good show, good success, and I encourage people to come and call in advance, because you need to get a reservation.
Fills up fast, huh?
That's right.
All right. That sounds great for folks going forward, but getting back to today's topic, if you end up in the hospital and you know that therapy is going to be needed, observe Mike's advice to make sure your hospital stay is actually an admission. And for more help, give Mike a call. His number's next.
Call Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information, or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.ssnplaw.com.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure and come back next week for more great information. But until then, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
If you'd like to join our kitchen conversation, visit our website, www.goldenopportunities.tv. Like us on Facebook. Call us at 440-742-GO-TV or email us at kitchen@goldenopportunities.tv. We'd love to hear from you.
Golden Opportunities is paid for by Elder Productions.